Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is hautemesstom, and today we are very clearly doing something different. I have all of my single shadows or shadows that I can depot sitting here in front of me. Why, you may be asking? Well, here's the tea. I have been obsessed with the idea of this Kaleidos palette since it launched, right? But I'm trying to be more conservative with buying things. And this is the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. I'm trying to be more conservative with shopping and buying things. So I thought would be fun is if we built this palette with stuff I already have in my collection. Now, some of it won't be able to go into my magnetic. I don't have a smaller magnetic, palette than this. So we're going to be building it inside of this one, but that's okay because we might be using some of these shadows anyway. So what I think might be best is if we go from left to right. I just really want to explore this color story because I am very inspired by it. And I want to give it a go. So I watch a lot of content creators who do these kind of duping out videos. Lauren May Beauty is probably one of my favorite YouTubers actually ever. I think Lauren May Beauty is so talented and her videos are so good. Her content's so amazing. So she does a lot of this on her channel. And then Hannah Louise Poston, I think is how you say her last name. She also does duping the vibe. So I don't know that I'm gonna have all of these colors exactly in my collection, but we're gonna try our best. So might as well go left to right as we have here, but we might have two rows here. So we have this beautiful baby blue. So my first thought is the radioactive palette might have something, but that is a shimmer, so that might not work, but we can also, make our own story here. We can get close. I also think kimchi from Sugar Pill, that might not be green enough, so maybe not that one. The Muerte Palette. Now, that looks pretty close. This Lagrimas, I don't know how to say that, but in this palette, I think that's going to be a pretty good go. I feel like the three colors, these two minty colors, yeah, I like that. So I found out recently that these melt palettes are magnetic. So you can just pop these guys out. But what I like to do, because I'm lazy and I can't use those I don't even know what to call them, this little spatulas to save my life. I just use a more powerful magnet to suck up my shadows. And that's how I get them out. So we have that guy. And also, I hope if anyone didn't know that these melt palettes you're able to do that, I'm happy to share that information with you. Okay, so next we have, who's surprised, this beautiful green shade. Now there is a similar shade in the Melt Muerte palette. Right, decided to come down and visit. But I'm wondering if maybe one of my, my little babies over here, my little repressed Cleona shadows might do. So it's kind of similar to this one right here, or maybe that guy. I like it. I want to swatch it just to see how pigmented it is, because I don't believe that this one is a topper or performs like a topper. I don't think so. That's very pretty. Let me get that out of there. This is gonna take a minute. I used to have a spreadsheet of my Cleona shadows and what order they were in, and then they fell, and that's pointless now. So I believe, I don't think I repressed this one considering it still has their embossing on it. This is the shade Heirloom from Cleona. All right, so that's how far we are. So next up is this pink shimmer here. And I believe people said that was a duochrome topper. I realized that like I have some like beautiful situations happening right here in this Cleona shallot. I say that all the time, Cleona palette, but I would like to see, I don't want to grab everything from my Cleona palette just because, you know, we're here to have fun. We're here to learn. We're here to explore the collection. This one I think has a pink, no, that's like too magenta. And maybe in one of my Natasha Denona. No, I thought there would be more pinks in this purple one. This is the purple one, not the green one. 28 pan. I don't think there'd be anything like that in there. These little Natasha Denonas, I pulled them out, but like, I don't think you can actually get these ones out with a magnet. I think they're the only ones in her collection that you can't depot, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. All right, I think I'm gonna have to look to my Cleona shadows again. So I kind of like the look of this one. The only thing with the Cleona shadows is when you're looking at them face on, they're one color, but I kind of wish that had more impact. It is a duochrome though. It has like an orange shift. I hope you can see it. I hope it's picking up in the camera for you to see. But I think it's gonna be a good choice. How convenient that it was right next to the other one. Yeah, and I do use old coupons for this. I don't know, it works for me. I don't wanna hear any judgment from the audience. And that is the shade Engrave from Cleona. Very soft, but also very beautiful. Very beautiful. She's beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Okay. Now that looks like a burgundy, like a brown, a pinky brown. Like a grungy pinky brown. So I have the Antiquity palette here from Noctex. I want something more brown than this faint shade. I think this shade is a little more brown. Let's look at the Natasha Denona. I feel like this one is closer. This shade right here. I can't believe I still have this part. Aubergine. Of course it's called Aubergine. I like Aubergine as an option, so we're gonna push this here. This is chaos. This is chaos. I don't have enough space for this. I don't think this one would have an aubergine, no. Oh, but we also have this Grand Pro. I get everything filthy. It is just who I am. So actually, I think I like this one. This one from Viseart. I don't know if they have shade names. I know when you need refills from Viseart, they like go by column. Yeah, so Viseart does not put them on the back. So I don't know what shade that is, but in the Grand Pro, this is the 1X. It is the one in the middle of the last column. And then a baby pink. Oh, I think, oh, right here. Right here. This is from, or maybe this one, maybe that one. I don't know, maybe I need a softer pink than either one of those, because that looks, this one's close. I like this one. These are from the Natasha Denona Love palette. These were the shades that I enjoyed and kept. So nothing light enough in here for that. Huh. I do, maybe pinks are like my missing, matte pinks are my missing like thing in here. I don't think there are any pinks in this green one. No. I love this palette. Man, I opened that up and I smiled. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. I pulled that out like I was gonna need a shade from it, but I think between these two pinks, this one it looks deeper than that, but I think the tone is more correct than this one. So we're gonna like wiggle that out. This makes me so nervous. I don't think you guys understand. I don't know what these shade names are. I did not keep those. Okay. So next we have this grungy green. Okay, so I have a lot of green palettes. I don't think Natasha Denner gets that grungy. At least not that one. And I know that Viseart doesn't. Let's take a look at Metropolis. I think we might find some good dupes here later. Like, I don't hate that as an option. That's the shade Lethal from Metropolis. Let's take a look at this Antiquities palette. No, not quite. Not quite. I almost think that this one in the Natasha Denona palette, this one is more suited to take the place of this, because it's more of like an acid green. So, well, I guess mine does not have to be perfect. And I know that this has some shimmer to it. It's like a shimmer matte. I do think that in my collection, oh wait, or that, this is from one of the ABH palettes. I like the acidity. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one from the ABH. That was from one of the Pro palettes. Wow, look at that. So gorge. Wonderful. Okay, and now we have like this mustard color. Now I think it's not very green leaning, but this gas lamp, I kind of like it for that. I like it for that. It's almost like a green camo, a green brown camo, camel shade. Not really anything in here. That was not the one I thought it was. As this is the green palette, it's so funny, none of the mattes are greens at this palette. They are all neutrals. That's Natasha Denner for you. That's Miss Denner. Ah! Maybe, I don't know that this is mustardy enough. No. This is a Surratt duo. I think I like Gas Lamp. Even though it's more yellow, I think because it's a grungy palette, it will play well. Give me a little more diversity than maybe the palette actually has, like the real palette actually has. Also, I'm so glad I hope you guys are enjoying this. I've never done this before, so I'm like very nervous putting this together. I also might change that out for the one from the Radioactive palette. I really don't know. But now that I am looking at this, I don't hate this. Yeah, we have something interesting happening here. And then we have this green gold shade, which is beautiful. But let's see if we can get Natasha Denner. See if we can get her on it. That one up there looks pretty. This one appears to be more sparkly than that, but we do have these beautiful shimmers up here that we can't forget about. We can't forget about those beautiful shimmers. And then there was that frame shade. This guy up here. That's a little more bronzy than like a green shimmer. Let's look at the Metropolis palette, darlings. Okay. This isn't even close, but my eyes went right to it. See, I feel like that has the shimmer that it appears to have in the pan. In this photo. But I do think that this one from the other Natasha Denona palette fits the mold just a little bit better. So we're gonna take this shade from the Natasha Denona palette, my handy dandy magnet. 2 more shades to go. That looks so weird, but it is cool that you can do that. Okay, and then, oh, I just don't know how to, I thought there were, how many shades are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why? That's so dumb. Okay, so now we're looking for a deeper green shade. I wish the Subculture, no, that's it, that's the one. I said I liked that one earlier. That's Lethal from the Metropolis palette. Oh no, that did too much. I don't know how these shimmers, which I have never removed before, are getting underneath the pan. Like, how is it doing that? All right, so up here, right here, this is my little interpretation of the Flower Punk palette from Kaleidos. I am going to swatch them for you in the order that they would appear in the Kaleidos palette. This one is from Melt's Muerte Palette. This one is from Cleona. That one's so pretty. This one is also from Cleona. That's where we are so far. This matte shade from the Muerte Palette. This shade from the Love palette. I will insert where these shades came from up above in case you were interested in actually getting that exact shade. I don't think that's necessary. The whole point of this is to use what you have in your collection. This one is from ABH, like arsenic shade. This one is from the Noctex Antiquities palette. This one is from the Natasha Denona 28 pan. And then to round this out, this is from the Metropolis palette from Natasha Denona. I think I did a pretty good job of, like, you know, duping the vibe, at least. These are pretty good. I'm excited to play with this. In my next video, you will see me trying this on for the first time, playing with this. A little get ready with me incorporating this, and then I will use some of the other stuff that I got from Miss A. Again, give them a second go. All right, I appreciate you all so much for watching. If you've ever done this before, let me know how you do it. What's your process like? I would love to hear that. Make sure you like this video on the way out and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Did you enjoy this type of content? Should I keep doing this type of content? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Okay, again, I appreciate you so much. Bye. Wow, look at that. Okay, bye.